Welcome back, YouTube. We are continuing with MSQ. We're about to speak with Minfilia after we saved all of Eorzea. Yay, everybody's clapping. They're here. What a feeling. Also, when you're done with all of ARR, I can't wait to tell you which moment hooked me and foil that with me. Oh my gosh, Blake, hi. Hi, Nintendo Dominguez. Okay, we speak to Minfilia here. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think it more coincidence, but we cannot discount that possibility. I need to say more. Say no more. He finished AR, now he's doing his hard modes, Ultima. Yeah, I have no idea when I got a gift sub, but thank you to whoever it was from. Oh, heck yeah, it might have been from Walu. At great sacrifice, we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. We have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Aw, you're cute. You're not as bad as I thought. I'm just kidding. I never thought Minfilia was bad. I just was not a fan of Oh my god, I can fly now. Oh hell yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna make everything so much faster. All right, we're gonna pick up both. So we're really quick just gonna do what's up, Lady Tano? Yeah, we're doing voice acting stuff. What did you call me? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do MSQ and then we'll pick up the side quests. Unless there's unless they please have a voice. Mask, it pleases me to see you well. Tataru. Do excuse me for interrupting, Emesk. My lady, the gentleman from Ashgana Exports has just left. I understand now why you didn't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this evening. Thank you, milady. She's so cute, what the hell? Ever since we defeated Gaius van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secret with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Dress it how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, the syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. I know where this is going, and I hate it already. Anyways. Welcome back, Didi. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. Oh, is that Louis Suaz's staff? In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... Forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet, my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others? They are like to have their own opinions on this matter. Alright, we are going to pick up this one because this is going to lead to Coils of Bahamut. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I am afraid there is still work to do. The ultimate weapon's destruction, 'twould seem, has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Umaja, the Ixil, and the Kobolds are making preparations for the respective summoning rites, and this is but half of it. Oh, my turn to say something. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes will begin hoarding crystals with a vengeance in the wake of Ultima's weapon made an appearance. You will remember that is the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The Grand Companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. I don't even know how this guy sounds. As much as I hate on Urianger, I don't think I've ever heard him speak, like, with a voice like, because I'll skip there. Okay. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more. To thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe, yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission? You have my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, MSQ. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow Scions. But instead, I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Thank you, Dee Dee, for gifting that tier 1 sub to Lady Tano. Lady Tano, welcome to... Oh, I gotta change that from the 8s to the Kato crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome back. Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one step at a time. It helped to turn on the Wi-Fi. Urianger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Sick. What are you doing in the meantime, Lady Tano? Guys, we are going to be watching Leave the World Behind immediately after stream. So if you want to watch, you can catch us in the Discord. I gotta go this way. All right, so we have 2 quests. We got to speak with Urianger, and then we also need to speak with all of the Scions. Should I do a Kobold initiative? It's not blue, though. Oh, laundry. All right, let me talk to Urianger first. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beastman, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. Oh, I see what you did there. Loads of fun. That despair doth begin with the Umalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. So, Lady Tano, this character right here, Urianger, this is basically deity in the game. Oh, wait, there's another quest. Hold up. 'Tis the lot of the powerful to attract the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on their hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations, nay, not while the beast tribes do labor unseen, defiant in defeat, to raise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few and our fortunes so finite. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness, and return to tell the tale, avow that ne'er before have they seen its like. The god's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Bolord Lewin would welcome in a capable adventure's helping hand. Pray hie thee to the seat of the fistbow, and shine thy light upon the matter. You see what I mean? None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ulda now and have it done with. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. I've been receiving a lot of gifts lately, but Papalimo keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, like, very nice. Abandon your principles nice, you know? Sure thing, Ida. Anything for you. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have powers beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated, if only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, MSQ. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead us is far from clear. Confirmation has just arrived from the Immortal Flames. 'Tis as Urianger said, I fear. The Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. A confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldesion insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with the Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for the mission. Be safe, my friend. Yeah, well, let's do it unsynced. Let's just kick the butt. Recall you our meeting with the Admiral? Shortly after the Lominsons sent word of the summoning of Titan. Then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merlwyb that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had had justly responded that we had been called to intervene in a conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke in short the truth. And wherefore did I speak it? Because owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lominsons to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minfilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Where is Alpha Node? All right. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, MSQ. Oh, thanks for your help, Dee Dee. Got you. Sure. Alpha Node, MSQ. Is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it. Minfilia, the science of the Seventh Dawn, must leave Ul'dah. We must do what? So long as we remain within Ul'dah territory, we will never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vesper Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vesper Bay still lacks an aetheryte. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause, which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Ul'dah is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. So, that makes sense now to me. Mordona. Revenant's Toll, to be precise. It lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of an additional benefit, it also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Ul'dah and her people over the years, but I truly believe this to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have invaluable ties to the local community, forged through years of concerted effort. Ul'dah is our home, Alpha Node. To cast aside everything we have built to start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make. I only ask that you recall the shared purpose which first moved us to found the Science of the Seventh Dawn, and which moved you to found the Path, the 12, ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did. That makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much family as... That will be all, Alpha Node. I am sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I could not very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of others, of the Order, after all. There's a little friction between them. There's a little friction going on here. Somebody better go spank Alpha Node and put him in his damn place, little child. Leave Ul'dah? Has it truly come to this? MSQ, pray attend to Alpha Node. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alpha Node awaits you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. And we have quite a few quests. Okay, so journal-wise, we have Primal Fear. We're going to speak with Lewin at the seat of the first bow. That's in Gridania. We've got Ifrit Bleeds, We Can Kill It. We're going to speak with Swift at the Hall of Flames. And then we've got our main, the MSQ. We got to speak with Alpha Node. So, oh, he's right here. So we'll just do this real quick. Confounded. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished during the calamity. Flamin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Ul'dah. She was a performer of singular talent and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Charlian minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia, too, struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamin's absence stretched from months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate. For whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Ilud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress' description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that any worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be... Alpha, I'm gonna punch you in your throat. I mean to set forth for La Nasia at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegajuru as to the veracity of the... I'm punching him. I'm punching him. If he gives me one more speed bump, I'm gonna punch him. Okay, we're all good here. Okay, so let's... I have a 3-speed limit. Prestidigitation. I could do that. Fuck you. Yo, what's up, Swifty? A little close, sorry. MSQ, we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. As we have already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. The primal's to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use Beastman Aetheryte found within the depths of Zaharak, the Amalja stronghold. The Amalja have constructed their own Aethernet from salvaged Aetheryte shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow Scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades will be ill-advised. That is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return. We should just pick up all the blue quests, I think. Yours is a welcome face, MSQ. I have a task for which one of your impeccable record would be well suited. Though perhaps campaign would be a more fitting description given the sheer commitment this mission demands. As you are well aware, the inhabitants of Thanalang have long suffered the hostilities of the Amalja. The Lizardmen have been quiet for a time, chastened by your victory over the primal Ifrit. But once again the beastmen stir. There has been a resurgence in kidnappings, and in greater numbers than before. Matters have grown so far out of hand that the local garrisons have petitioned us reinforcements. That is why I wish you to lead an extended action against the Amalja and put a stop to these raids. Report to Commander Giselbert, head of security in Little Alamigo, and he will brief you on the details of your duty. Man, there are so many blue quests. Okay. Before we get too distracted, we're gonna go to Gridania. And then we gotta go to the first bow, which is here. Ooh, what we sipping on? No. We don't want to join the... Wait, actually... No, this is for archers. Plus, we can't pick up Dragoon yet. We actually have to be in Heaven's Ward. We have much need of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though still unsubstantiated, ill rumors stir amongst the townspeople of late. Rumors of a shadow-clad knight who rides in the shroud. Under normal circumstances, I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect. But we have not but to gain by rushing to judgment. I should have you go to the streets and speak with the people and heed their words with your own ears. You got an espresso? Because I'm a crack. I just picture you like, if anybody knows, like Tom and Jerry. It's the gift where he has like the entire coffee like canister thing, and he's just pouring it out and drinking cups and cups and cups. What blue quest is this? Oh, it was a ghost night thing. Okay. Oh wait, it was. Okay, there's more over there. The coffee pot, yeah. There's one over here. Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. I have my pride, but I am not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Right. I just sort of like skimmed through that and I just got the gist of it. We still got to speak to two more. I know what this is, though. I believe this is for Earth's Font, aka Odin. Yeah! Don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me. Ever since I spying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. Oh, this is... No, sorry. You're not part of... We'll do all these other boo-boo blue quests off-stream. I saw him clear as day. Or clear as night, ye might say. With me own two eyes. We gotta go back to Lilith? Yeah. Dang, I should pick up Archer so that I can get Peloton. Honestly, with how fast this character levels, like the XP gain, I could probably get to Bard in no time. Alright, Lewin. A knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword, and hell's-born steed. It is clear now, our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient. Yes, yes. Say the name. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumors bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the references in ancient scripture describing Odin, the dark divinity. Yes! It is my suspicion that the Dark Horseman of Rumor is indeed Odin, and furthermore, that this malevolent presence is a primal, and yet before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make way for Quarrymill and seek out Brother Pepsi. I would know what he knows and be swift. If Odin is truly come to the Shroud, time is not on our side. So we're on our primals run, huh? I'm just gonna have to like name this part on YouTube like the primals. What's up, Pepsi? I am Pepsi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah, yes, Odin, the dark divinity. Though Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival, as one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish Earth himself, and countless multitudes of her people. At long last a great hero of Alag did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recent archaeological studies at Allagan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. Now these rumors. The scriptures claim that the dark divinity slumbers in Earth's font. Found. Oh, it's been found this whole time. Like a fount. Okay. Deep in the heart of the shroud, where the power of a crystal confines him. I have ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with mine own eyes, but this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's fount to investigate the matter, but be forewarned. Your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. And now we can fly, guys. It's a weird... This is such a weird feeling because I've only ever been able to fly on my main. With, like, the countless alts that I've made. This is just weird. You too can fly. All it takes is faith and trust. The last of the Alligans. Well, I don't want to kill him. The hell? That's terrible. He's got a lot of health. I do believe in fairies. I want to rewatch Hook. Clap louder, Peter. I do believe in fairies. Get stunned, fool. Nice. Okay. Let me try this again. Alright, so now we're gonna deliver the thing back. We're just gonna tally, whatever. Got Gilda blow. What's up, Pepsi? The crystalline jail that held the dark divinity is in check. We're able to ascertain what has become of it. Sundered binding stone. This stone may have been the only thing preventing the elder primal Odin's return to Eorzea, and now the stone is destroyed. Magical energy still remains in this stone, though its powers have grown dim. What's more, behold how the stone has been cleaved clear in twain by Odin's fell blade. There can be no doubt. Yes, there can be no doubt as to the identity of our unwelcome guest, and yet it is all most curious. If the dark divinity rides free, why does he tarry in the shroud? Any road, you are to be commended for your bravery. Simi is preparing a report on this very matter as we speak. I would be most grateful if you could share your findings with her as well. This way. Oh, she all the way up there? Well, good thing we can fly. So it is indeed as we feared. The seal of Earth's fount has been broken, and the dark divinity rides again. Your assistance in the investigation has proven invaluable, adventurer. You have our thanks. With your aid, I have finally managed to complete my report. A thorough survey of all eyewitnesses' reports, along with the most credible theories regarding the dark divinity's presence in the shroud. I intend to deliver copies of the report to Brother Pepsi and Bolord Lewin myself. The Scions, too, will no doubt be eager to learn of our findings. I would be most appreciative if you could deliver a copy to Urianger in my stead. My duties demand that I remain composed, but in all truth, I fear for the fate of our people. Should the time come that the dark divinity draws his blade against Gridania, promise me that we can count on your aid. We're gonna pray return. I would love to fight Odin first. He's so badass. Okay, we have to pick up, I think, both of these. So this is Amdapor's Keep. Don't know what this is for, but it is a blue quest, so we'll... Oh, shit. Ooh, that might be for relics. It says the weaponsmith of legend, and it's Rowena adjacent. Then staring out at the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. Aye, the good old times when his whole life lay ahead of him, and the greatest adventures were yet to be. Yeah, don't you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, youngin? Are you trying to send me to an early grave? Well, not early as such. But don't tell me I can see it from the look of you. You're an adventurer, and an accomplished one at that, yes? Aye, you may not be the graybeard I am, but I reckon you've a memory or two you'd be keen on remembering. So would say you join me for a while before you return to the road. After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. Oh. Oh. That's how you unlock new game players? Dude, I had no idea. Okay, this thing is in above? Hang on. What? Oh, maybe they're... Oh, that's right, that's... Okay. Oh, I'm tripping. They're in the thing. MSQ, I am most heartened by thy safe return. Wert thou able to cast light on the shadows that haunt the shroud? Yeah, it's not good, my guy. It's not good. So it is true. Having awakened from nigh eternal slumber, the dark divinity now rides free in the shroud. Whilst you were afield, I immersed myself in the scriptures. The more I scoured the words, the more I did realize that the writings draw heavily upon Allegan historical chronicles. History is quite a fascinating beast, is it not? One nation's glory is another's suffering. One nation's great hero, another's most aberrant villain. I mean not to speak in platitudes, only to say that there is never but a single side to any story, even a story that is presented as historical fact. To what end did the great hero of Allag seal Odin in the jail of crystal? What impels the dark divinity to ride once again? Cast thine light on the shadows of history, friend, that we might be delivered from this darkness. I'm just going to pick one at random. Does that mean... Okay, still can't do the thing. All right. We're just really gonna we're gonna be like jumping around to, you know, different various stories because there's so much that we've picked up. We're gonna go to Costa del Sol real quick. There we go. Giga Review. This guy freaking guitar power slid in our introduction. It was great. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's Bane, I mean MSQ, what brings you to my humble resort? Flamin, you mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Olda? Egads, man, if I had known that, I wouldn't have changed her to my bed. Whoa, whoa. Oh, okay. If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost. I thought he did chain her to the bedpost. My God. And for shame, to think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. Tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gegaruju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are any number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Oh, Wineport's... I know we can fly now, but we also have like a bunch of gil and teleports are easy enough. There's another blue quest. What is this for? Treasures and tribulations. You get decipher and dig. Ooh. Sure. Fancy yourself a romantic friend. Do you oft find yourself gazing off into the horizon, yearning to travel in search of storied relics? Okay, I'm just gonna... It's digging. It's treasure and it's digging. We're not... It's not that deep. Well, if it isn't MSQ, the savior of Wineport, to what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the women her due. But her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with tastings, you understand. If she is your quarry, why not consult your blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Given that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Where is our little guy now? He's up here? No, that's definitely not him. You want to know if I've seen a Mikote lass by the name of Flamin? I wish. I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. It was exactly where we last left him, actually. See, you have had many grand adventures since last we spoke, MSQ. You must share them with me sometime. The gift from a little while ago. One does not forget a perfume like that, so robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. Reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south into Raincatcher Gully, and then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. So we're gonna go south. Follow 2 bridges. Second bridge, make go east. Okay, so this is bridge 1. I thought he said second bridge. Oh, this isn't her though. Hidden treasures. Oh, that's for, okay. That's for something else. Okay, so bridge 1. Got it. Here's bridge 2. And head east. Okay, those directions are solid. Could it be her? Aw, what if it's not her, though? Gotcha. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had aroused the Gubu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and I... this is a Mikote, though. Flamin, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you've already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Old I presume. Minfilia, or should I say, Acilia, is looking for you. Acilia? You are the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is, why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. Yeah, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lanasia aside, when exactly will this time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say. And we teleport. Oof. These blue quests is going crazy. My head was already hurting. This is not at all how I had envisioned it. I can scarce begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Oh, that's cute. You say my daughter awaits us in Vesper Bay, yes? I have kept her waiting long enough. Let us be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It would be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Oh, is it gonna tell? Oh, sick. Oh my god, we love free tellies. You have a guest. Celia. I haven't seen her like this in years, MSQ. Oh. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest their pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I can think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work, and continue if you did. You achieved many things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated in secret. I'm so proud of you, Asilia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. It's the perfume. Salsetia perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made by anyone. It must have gone through so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for MSQ, however. I could not have made it without him. Thank you, MSQ. Thank you both. There's something else. This is the cat's eye I found. All these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamigan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Ul'dah. The accident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who take care of me then. Oh, okay, see, I was like, it's a Miko, where's your Miko ears? Well, you don't even have, like, no whisker symbols? No, okay. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp their implications. It is clear there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was exceedingly proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Asilia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could have hoped. You have succeeded where I failed and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Asilia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Ul'dah. Lamin. You built it once, Asilia. You can build it again, and this time we'll do it together. Truly. Alphanad, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. Ophelia again. Oh, this is like MSQ. It is all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is much to be done in so little time. Our first step will be to secure the cooperation of the Adventurers Guild representatives there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original Camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, much essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers would prove difficult, if not impossible. You need not concern yourself with such matters. Really, Alphanod, if I need concern myself with anything, it is surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. May I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. It is an honor. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphanod, we thought it best to begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to welcome your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am much mistaken, you are the one known as MSQ, are you not? Slavborn spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Garlean castrum is an undertaking few would contemplate, and fewer still survive. You shall always be welcome at Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, well. It would seem your reputation precedes you, MSQ. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself to rest. After all, you have traveled so far, and there's already so much you have done for us, and for me. We will speak again anon. Till then, take care. What's this? Oh, okay. Ah, MSQ. We're able to get some rest. I would ask you to come with me to the Solar. Alphanod has just returned, and it would seem there's something he should share with us. I gotta take that mask off. We're not in battle. Ooh, it's gonna be nice to play DPS, though. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to grabbing, learning, and playing Dragoon. You're fine. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. The negotiations are concluded. And? Our friends at the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mardona, the Rising Stones. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had come to look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the Waking Sands to the Rising Stones, passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? I too have news to share. In expectation of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I've decided that the time is right for us to cast off the vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise? If anything, it is a more formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. Let us affirm our identity, proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Science of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risks apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I would reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have failed primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and time again, united as one. Dragoon is so much fun, you're gonna love it. Dragoon Warehouse. I got it. Yeah, I'll record the Lancer stuff separately too. We'll do like that whole thing. There must be a way I can... Wait, that area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask Flamin to teach me the basics of mining too.